behind me is a Ford Explorer Saleen XP8. This is the new vehicle on the Certified Rippers compound. This now belongs to our good friend Adam. You also saw a video where me and him cleaned his 𝘠𝘴𝘪𝘯𝘨 Saleen Mustang. And what's funny about that video and this video is that that was a white 𝘠𝘴𝘪 and it had been sitting, not sitting, he had been working on it for about 8 years in his garage and it hadn't been washed in about 8 years. We cleaned it then. And then we have this thing, which hasn't been running. And did he ever give you a time? Has it been running?
2013, I think. So that's what the tag says.
Okay, so it was probably parked somewhere around 2013, so 11-ish years. It's been neglected. So I'm pretty sure it's a rare addition to the XP8s. This hood didn't come on all of them. It came on select ones with like 150 of them or something like that.
According to the book, 121 Explorers were made. About 25% of them got the hood.
This hood's cool because not only does it match the hood vents of like a similar model year, you know, Saleen Mustang, but also it's carbon fiber, which is awesome in itself. As you can see, 11 years. She's a little crusty, a little dusty. Yeah, overall, really cool truck. And it's gonna be awesome to bring this thing back to life. It stopped running. He stopped driving it because of a fuel delivery issue. And just said, I don't need to drive it. But I think the idea is gonna be clean it up, get some injectors on it, get a pump in it maybe, and see if we can crank it back to life. Woo! As you can see, we got the Saleen intake, which is cool. This is like a typical Explorer intake with the Saleen plaque on there. It is an all-wheel drive vehicle. Now, I don't know the clarification. Obviously, it is a truck model, or it is a truck at heart. Extra miscellaneous stuff in here, like the original wheels, I think, right?
Yeah, magnesium wheels.
Original magnesium Saleen branded wheels. I think Steven told me the story on these one time. One of them, for some reason, got parted away from the truck, and he went ahead and put 99 𝘠𝘴𝘪 wheels on there, and that's what's on the car now. We got the Ajax Ultra, baby. This thing gonna be clean. Not a big brush paint guy, but I don't think it matters much.
All right, Adam's about to learn you with the brush trick.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is an important day because today marks the first day that we are going to be turning wrenches on the Saleen Explorer. My Cobra exoskeleton. First thing that we're going to be doing, I believe, is dropping the fuel tank. Make sure that it's not rusty, gross, probably drain out whatever gas might be in it. get some fresh stuff put in there.
Take off the upper intake fuel injectors, blow out the lines.
Right. Intake removal. All right. Got our list. Let's get it done.
Let's get these hoses off first, and then this strap, and then those. It looks like it kind of comes out like that.
Yeah, it comes out that way. Yeah, that makes sense. Taking off the lines. All right, place your bets in the comments down below whether this this hose clamp is actually unthreading or not. We're probably gonna throw this hose up to the auto parts store and get a new one because that thing is crusty.
Yeah, it smells like turpentine.
Oh yeah, it smells like napalm, dude.
Got any Anthony to kill?
All right, let's bring her on down. Oh, we just fit through.
Okay. Now we gotta get electrical connectors and shit.
All right. You can see over there, we got a little pigtail. Okay, we got a fuel line disconnect right there. Will allow us to give us some wiggle room. I think it will. Oh, that's where the fuel filter is. The line's off. Let's see. Smells like gas. It's actually not that bad, to be honest. That doesn't smell like crazy old grossness. All right, let's get the fuel that came out of it did not look bad. Anything else holding it up? Oh yeah, that smell of that. Oh, it smells like kind of smells like a sour applesauce. Like if there was like some sort of like green sour apple applesauce. That's definitely what I'm sniffing right now. All right, guys, so here's the deal with this gas tank. We're really hoping we can pop an eyeball on this thing and hopefully see that there's no rust anywhere. Now, if this thing is really super rusty to where we need a new tank, well, that's going to suck. But I have my suspicion that we're going to pop this thing open and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous inside. So that's my guess. Adam, what do you think? You think it's going to be super rusty? You think it's going to be clean as all can be?
Mate, I'm fingers crossed. Woof.
Woo! Yes, green apples, dude. That's what it smells like. Okay, it's not looking good so far. It is not looking good. You want the good news or the bad news?
I don't know. Tell me something good.
The good news is the plastic piece in here is not rusted.
The bad news, everything else is rusted?
The bad news is I would not put this tank in anything that I care about. That's like scaly. Like all of that stuff, if this like car was this Explorer was like driving, sloshing fuel around a lot of that scale and like kind of sandy rust coming off the sides there, that would all end up in this gas tank and then the fuel. And this is a large fuel tank, so there's probably like that all the way down. Here's what this rig looked like. Well, while we try to figure out this gas tank bonanza, getting some cleaning done using the rush treatment. If only we had like 18 gallons of that stuff for that rig. All right, so there's currently a hurricane out there, Hurricane Helene or whatever the hell. My phone's getting blown up with tornado warnings. Now, if you guys may or may not know, we've been hit by a tornado here once before, and the Explorer was involved.
Down tree limbs and lines, that's the damage left in St. Johns County. Blake Miley has lived off. He was at work in Green Cove Springs while his family was home as strong winds came through the area. Blake says he and his family are all safe. He's thankful their house is okay.
Not again! All right. How easy do you think that's going to be to get off? That oil filter right there. Oh, yeah. Let's bust out the reinforcements. Nice. You ready? All right, we're making things happen with the Explorer today. Back at it. Got the old injectors all taken off the rail, crusty. We think these are clogged up with the junk that came out of that fuel tank. Here are the fresh units we're putting in there, slightly larger, but we think it'd be fine just for testing purposes. Make sure that we're gonna hear this thing run. Adam's over here cleaning the rail up. They were pretty crusty on the inside. He's just kind of cleaning up where the O-rings sit right now. We also got some mail in, and from Rock Auto, we got ourselves a brand new fuel tank, baby. So we got a fresh unit right here, ready to rip. As you can see, no rust up in there at all. So we're gonna be able to put that underneath the Explorer and not have to worry about using this much cruddier unit over here. So that's nice. Here's two bolts Adam painted. All right, just be clear, Adam. You didn't see any worms in there, did you?
No worms.
No worms? Okay, worm-free. Maybe a little bit of rust, but worm-free. All right. Okay, within the Explorer, we got ourselves a brand new fuel pump that we were going to put in the old tank that is rusty. So it's going to go in this nice fresh tank. Already got this green guy over here on from the old tank. This guy broke, so Adam's over there trying to glue something together for it. So I'm going to go ahead and air out the tank and get the new fuel pump assembly all installed. Let's make sure that this has a level sending unit on it. And it does. Awesome. So yeah, fresh unit right there, Amazon. We got a fully ready to go brand new gas tank. I got the fuel pump on. We got this little cover on. She's all ready to go. So we're gonna get it in there, hook up all the lines, put the new fuel filter in up there, and then we're gonna run some fuel through it and start it up. All right, we got this line right here. This is where the filter goes. But before we put the filter in, we're gonna kind of like pre-filter. Like, gets with the gung out. Oh, I hear it coming on. We got a little bit of fuel. All right, keep going. It's clearing up. Intake is on. And now we're just getting the last few finishing touches on. We're gonna put the air filter on and all that good stuff, all that jazz. Time to get oil over his engine bay. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck this up so bad.
On a funnel?
No, I'm gonna coat.
Yeah, oh my god.
Concentrate.
Yeah, you're definitely cooking.
Had a little splish splash in the beginning, but I'm good now, right? Give it a 6 out of a 10.
I trusted you, bro.
It's a D. Time to start it up. Go!
It hasn't been started in like a week or something.
Yeah. Brother! It's running great. Burn a little bit of junk off the headers, but not misfiring or nothing. All right, now we know it runs, but does it move under its own power? Does the trans, all that good stuff work? So we're about to find that out. He's gonna throw it in drive right now. Oh. He's probably just checking the brakes and whatnot. All right.
Thing's moving.
And just like that, after a couple of long days and some serious work, we finally got Adam's Saleen XP8 �々𝘀🫏 running and driving around under its own power. Unfortunately, after this we endured some mechanical issues, and we still haven't been able to iron those out quite yet. If you guys liked the video today, make sure to comment, hit the like button, and if you guys want to see the XP8 come back, let me know.